next action? What is your improvement or your pivot basically? So that's a summary of our last discussion, and I believe it is still relate with your with the Mas Bayu's idea. Yeah, I think I'm not objection, but I just want to support the idea, and also I need everyone to and also involve on this workflow, so it can be clear for everyone. Yeah, I think this get back to Mas Bayu or
Okay. Okay, thank you, Rizal. Okay, that is aligned actually. So this is the difference between synchronous and asynchronous. So synchronous is meetings like this. We invite everyone and we talk about some things, right? That we cannot waste a lot of people's time to talk about small activities, right? Your activities, your experiment. You can do like multiple experiments in a week. You can have 7 experiments in a week, right? And I don't think everyone needs to hear about that experiments. But the most important thing is your result, your insight, your knowledge basically from that experiment, right? If you fail, tell everyone that this way is failed. Don't do this. I've done this. This is the documentation. If you success, you just tell everyone, hey, this one is successful. Please do this. Please follow this documentation. So that's why attaching your documentation is important. Okay, so for the one that Rizal talk about is the asynchronous one. This is also same as important as the other one. So this one is activities, right? You need documentation for your own. So if today you are doing something, you can just document that in your subject, like for example your own campaign, right? You just say what I have done today, just exactly what you've done, and then what is the result that from that action, and then what am I going to do next. So that keeps a good track of the campaign that you are doing. So you can also keep track of yourself, right? You probably have done something in another campaign that actually failed, for example. But what is the reason you are doing that again in another campaign? So that is also good. That is a good practice. Okay, okay. So are we agree that we can improve this flow of communication, especially on Trello? Yeah, I think a lot of documentation is on Trello and also Dropbox paper. So this is also another problem. Also replying on message or asking question. So what I expect is actually we can improve our communication on Trello. We can treat Trello like WhatsApp basically. If someone asks, you reply with the context, right? Because that also a documentation of a project. So what can we improve in this communication? I think we should have the first one about the project. So make a due date and the intended result for each action plan. So if you say that I'm going to improve this, like improve what, right? And by when? You should say I'm not going, not only that I'm going to try to improve this, or I'm going to find a way to improve this, but say something like I'm going to implement this plan by this date, and then we are hoping to get this result. So that will more make sense. And then the next time or on the due date, you can go back. Oh, am I getting the result that I'm intended or not? Okay. The second one is the communication. I think should be active. It's not reactive. Right? Be specific and informative, and avoid a follow-up question as much as possible. So what I mean by that is that if you're communicating, please avoid memancing. Like you want someone to ask more detail from you. Like for example, let's see. Like I don't know, some statement that can bring more questions. Let me see. Oh, connection interrupted. Okay, okay, I'm back. Yeah. Okay, so we want an informative behavior. So if I tell you about something, I will tell you where can you find the details about that, what is the document name, or what is the attachment, or what is the result. So you don't need to ask me anymore because what I give in that information is everything that I know. You don't need to ask me again, right? So I think this is actually help others first, core value, right? Sometimes we are tempted to be wanting to be contacted, right? Because we think we are important or something like that. But it's not efficient. It's not helping others first. I think we can improve on that, and also cut time cut time to decide. This is what I mean. So, uh, like for example, there's a question that needs that you're not sure about, right? Like, should I accept this? Should I accept this deal or not? We don't need to wait until Scrum to get that answer, right? We can just contact someone that you think will know. Can be your campaign leader or squad leader or chapter leader or BI person that you usually work together. You can just contact them, uh, ask for a quick meeting, and then you will get the answer directly. So yeah, like this one. So we have also the example, I think, in the discussion management before. So yeah, like questions like, are we going to onboard this property or not? Are we working? We have this lead, and then are we going to take this lead or not? I think that's pretty simple question, right? You can just ask BI, for example. Hey BI, this is the lead. This is not a very good location. We never done this here before. Should I continue or not? So you can get that fixed in 10 minutes, basically. You don't need to wait until next week to get that decision. Uh, Next week, when you're going to report it, you just report that after discussion with BI, uh, we bought this property. So that is easier for the team members, and this is faster for you to progress instead of waiting for a week for a scrum. So that's it. I'm opening a question about this first discussion, the first section. Is there any question from anyone? Going once, going twice.
It's clear for
No.
me.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And then I'm going to talk about the next one, the KPI. So I noticed that we didn't talk about the KPIs in the chapter Scrum. So I think this is the most important thing in chapter meeting, right? We should, yeah, like what I said before, it's should not be activity based report, but KPI based. So this is what I'm going to ask. Actually, this is the partner funnel and guest funnel. That's the two funnels that we are working on in marketing. So the we have the awareness, engagement, and meetings and deals. That's basically what we do, right, in marketing in partner funnel. So what is the status on that? Do we have any status on that? Are we doing good in awareness or engagement or meetings or deal? Do we have the number right now? Uh, Maybe I will ask Rizal. Maybe do we have the number somewhere?
Yep, we have the numbers, Mas Bayu, but we not summarize it on the Trello card. Yeah, that's the thing. But we already have the numbers on on the redash. But yeah, we I think we still to move the numbers from move the and summarize the numbers into the card Trello to make easier for everyone to monitor and evaluate what we are doing on that month.
Okay, okay. So that is the responsibility for the internal SLA PIC, right? Okay, so there are four people. So there's Rizal, Gani, Aldo, and Wayana. So we should, I think, as the SLA PIC, you need to have full control over your SLA, right? You need to know the status of your SLA, whether you are doing good or not. Why is that important? Because we have multiple campaign, like for example, awareness campaign. Like there's website, there's Instagram, there's Facebook. Some maybe we have a good number in some platform, a bad number in another platform, right? But we don't know what is the overall performance basically on marketing. Do we need to focus more on the platform that we are not doing good, or we need to focus more on the platform that we are doing good? That is the most important thing, being this PIC for the SLA basically. So is everyone that doing your campaigns actually doing their best, or not, or they have friction? So that's how we are going to see that. Okay. I suggest that we add this into our meeting structure. So before we are talking about the campaign is details, right? The activities, and then also the result for each uh, campaign, basically. Can we add this before before even the apa namanya ini, the campaign report. So we report the SLA first. So how are we going in awareness in total, and then how we are doing in conversion from impression to leads in total, and then also how we are doing in leads to meetings in total, and then how we are doing in meetings to deal in total. Okay, do you think we can do that like for 2 minutes every scrum, talking about that?
Yep, I think so, Mas Bayu. Yeah. I think I agree with the idea, and also we also know where's the lacking of the awareness stage. I mean, what is the most low performance of the campaign, basically, like if it's Facebook or it is a website, so we can fix or more focus on the particular campaign. If the website campaign is already good, so we can focus on the other campaign.
Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, that's about partnership SLA.
But you want to ask.
Revenue. Yes, Aldo.
Yeah, so the question is maybe how far is the reporting for the SLA itself? Is it like the number only, or is it just like, or is also the breakdown and the friction? Because and how do we like uh, not double report on the campaign and also on the SLA itself? Do you get what I mean?
Okay. Okay, that's a good question. So maybe here, why we are talking about SLA, we want to know the which campaign is working and which one is not, right? So let's start with that. Let's start with very simple report. I put a template there, so the updates on your cards on the SLA. So if it's an awareness card, then it's just the number of impression and then the engagement, and then how it's progressing from the last scrum to the current scrum, basically. So that's, if you're progressing pretty good, then that's it. That's your report. That's like 10 seconds, right? And then if you're really proud of the campaigns that you're working on in terms of awareness, then you can just mention this is raising this thousand more views because of this new campaign, you can just mention it right there. Okay, and then if you think that it's decreasing, the trend is decreasing, you can also tell us this is because this campaign has been stopped, or this campaign is not optimal. That's it. That's your report. That should not take longer than 30 seconds, basically. And then we will talk about the details, if there's any details needed on the partnership campaign, on the revenue campaign. Then we can continue with that like usual, like normal. But then after the SLA partnership discussion, uh, we might be able to flag each of the campaign, which one is doing good, which one is not. Then we can make a sub discussion on that. We can create a subcommittee to talk more in details whether we continue with this campaign or what should we do to improve this campaign, and yeah, and any other discussion related to that campaign. Okay, any other question? Okay, I think that's it. Oh yeah, the SLA for revenue. Do we have anyone monitoring that? Do we have PIC for these guest funnel SLA? Awareness, engagement, and conversion.
I think we have the
Mm.
campaign itself. I mean, like the awareness. I think. Oh, it is still on the campaign stage, but it's not the SLA stage. I mean, I think we don't have the SLA yet for the revenue.
Mm, but okay. So what are we tracking? So like for example, in this Airbnb instant book, right? The funnel is what are we reporting?
Wait,
Let's see.
I have a question. Is that the one like Fidi's campaign? Result? Like
Oh no more. It is.
Mm.
Sorry. Can you repeat your question, Mo?
is this like for new property on board, and how much is revenue that you asking by you, or like overall Airbnb performance?
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So we have two funnel in marketing, right? We are
Mhm.
have the guest funnel, we have the partnership funnel. The guest
Mm.
funnel is we are creating listing on Airbnb, we are creating posts on Facebook, on Instagram to get bookings.
Mm.
Okay, so I see I heard actually the performance for that funnel is pretty good, but we didn't see this report here. Are we reporting that here or in another part of any other meeting maybe? Or what are we reporting in marketing about the guest funnel?
Um. Okay. So from the revenue is basically we also report on the PS Scrum. Sorry, cross campaign Scrum. But yeah, I think the reporting itself it is still with the SLA partnership. We're not reporting it monthly or weekly.
Hmm. Okay, I see. Okay, should we have that, or is there any? Oh, are we reporting to BI for that? How many impression, engagement, or instant book that we get?
Yep, Mas. Yep.
Okay,
I believe so.
so that is on the BI Scrum, yeah.
Cross campaign Scrum, Mas Bayu.
Okay. Okay. Uh, do we know our status right now? Is marketing doing good or not in terms of the guest funnel?
I think we don't see that yet because we only reporting the status only basically, but we not evaluate it's better or it is better or worse based on the previous.
Okay, okay. Let's do this, Rizal. Let's do some discussion to talk about this, yeah. Okay,
Yep,
can
yep.
you arrange a meeting with me and yeah, probably first just you and me to talk about that guest funnel marketing report. Okay, please invite me on calendar, yeah, Rizal. Okay, thank you. That's it from my discussion. To you, Lila.
Thank you, Mas Bayu, for the discussion. That was very interesting and insightful. I think there's another one on the MKT paper, which is for Rahma, but I think we have to open the her sub page first if we want to discuss about that. And other than that, I think we're done for today's meeting. So I think I'm just gonna give the floor back to Mas Rizal because yeah.
Okay. I think this all, yeah. For the our meeting scrum, and I believe Lila is the chairperson, and she should to close the scrum basically.
All right, okay. Thank you everyone for coming to today's meeting. That's all for for today's scrum. Uh, Jing.
Okay, could I have this? Could I have Bayu, Rizal, Leela, and Gani stay in the room, and then I think everybody else can go back to their regular duties. Yeah.